How important was it to finish the first half strong after a little bit of a lull there in the middle of the first quarter, early second quarter, to finish strong?
Yeah, I think just making the most of our possessions was really important. We didn't do that, I guess, towards the end of the first quarter and beginning of the second quarter, so we really wanted to finish the first half on a good note. So I thought we came out and we're playing really well, playing fast, and had some big plays. But I mean, yeah, there's some things we had to clean up. I think we did a good job of making corrections, and then we finished the first half really well, and then came out the second half and played well too.
Your connection with T. Higgins today, 3 touchdowns to him, just was there something in the way you saw the way they were covering him?
Yeah, I mean, it's just on any given night, any of those guys can make plays like that. I mean, obviously T's a great player, and I mean, it's just stuff we work on in practice, and we had a really good week of prep, and we knew certain things were going to be there, and it's just like all of our receivers can kind of play different positions, so you don't really know who it's going to be all the time, but T was the guy that got it today, and he did a really good job.
Trevor, you went in the tent early, but then you came right out and continued to play. Was there anything seriously wrong? Or?
No, nothing seriously wrong. Just kind of got like rolled up a little bit when I tried to slide on one. It was just kind of awkward. So, but I'm all good.
What were the adjustments that you guys made to kind of get going there towards the end of the first half?
It was just there was a couple plays where a guy just kind of missed his assignment, or they had a weird front one time that we missed a guy on the edge on one of the sacks. So just something like that, just to go back up, draw it up, and see what we're seeing, and then make an adjustment. We did a good job of that. I mean, the guys, there was at least 3 plays where I was holding the ball for 4 or 5 seconds. I mean, they did a really good job besides a couple of those plays. And then one of them was on me in the red zone. I took a sack. So, but just all that stuff, I feel like we did a good job of coming back from those.
Trevor, what does it say that this team obviously clinched a spot in the ACC championship game and still came out and played this way? There was no letdown. There was no.
Yeah. Just shows that we're focused. We don't feel like we've arrived. We have a lot more ahead of us, and we understand that. So I think it just showed some maturity that we came out and played well, even though we already clinched the division.
Trevor, how nice is it to close up your home schedule and dominating win? And from the fans have been so supportive, and also giving the seniors a nice send-off.
Man, it's great. I mean, those guys have been here 4, some of them 5 years, and we really made it a big point that we wanted to send them out the right way, their career here in Death Valley. So that was really important for us as younger players, and also the seniors. I mean, that was awesome for them.
Trevor, you've obviously thrown to a lot of good receivers, but what is it about T that just makes him so part of these teams?
I think it's just, for one thing, he's a lot faster than you would think he would be, just being such a big guy. He can run by you, and then all of his cuts are smooth, and his routes are really good, and also he can block really well. So you just never really know when he comes off the line, whether it's a run, a pass, or what route he's going to run. I think that's what makes him so good, is he makes things look the same, and just does a really good job.
How much of his success do you think is him going up and making a play, and how much of it is you putting the ball rolling?
I mean, I think it's always both. I mean, there's been times where he's bailed me out, and then then there's been times where I put it in just the right spot. So I think it's a little bit of both, and just obviously we kind of build that relationship. I have a lot of trust in him, so if it's a play where I see he's got one-on-one, or I think I can squeeze it in there, I'm going to give him a chance because I just trust him, and he's made plays for me. So I mean, it's just we have that connection, and but yeah, I mean, I think it goes both ways for sure.